and was basically like, trying to go on with the experiments or whatever. Experiments didn't know because it was a school night. This kid got so mad, he ended up shooting his mom and his dad. You know what I'm saying? And he waited until they was like, down in the bed, just laying down or whatever. Next thing you know, got to see real. He started shooting and all that. It's crazy. It was crazy as ever. After that, he like, acted like it was a robbery and all that stuff. He messed up the house, busted the window out. You know what I'm saying? That make it look just like that. But forensics don't play, you know what I'm saying? They use that aluminum, they, like, go, they not gonna play no games. Anyway, real, like, they found out, and he was the one that did that. Oh yeah, he got it. He got that. That's it, they got him. They got him for real, like, they wasn't playing no games. Anyway, so, it was this one girl, or whatever, and she was jealous of her friend because my friend had, like, dude that she, like, wanted. You know what I'm saying? Like, this was basically, like, her friend's boyfriend or whatever. Why not? You know what I'm saying? So, she had to, like, she was, like, basically up there just, like, acting like she was cool with a friend or whatever, like that or whatnot. And she treated her just like the mafia treat they, like, you know, treat like, people, whatever, and whatnot. I remember this, like, when I say, like, keep your friends and your family close, but keep your enemies even closer. You know what I'm saying? For real. This girl didn't even know what was going on. You know what I mean? So, she, like, basically thought, like, friend was real cool with her. You know what I'm saying? That's saying, when her friend, like, took her to a deserted place or whatever, she ended up slitting her throat with a knife or whatever, you feel me? All because she was jealous of her, one of her friends or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So she got, like, with her boyfriend or whatever. And that was kind of messed up. I was like, I'm a dude? For real though? It's crazy. Anyway, so I remember, like, this, you know, woman, she had children, you know what I'm saying? And she got this, like, boy to kill her husband or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Because she wanted to be with this boy or whatever. You know what I mean? Anyway, so it was crazy. Anyway, so this thing though, she, like, basically, like, you know, was in, in her marriage for like 10 years or whatever. You feel me? And, like, basically she saw this, like, boy or whatever. And, like, she was like, oh my goodness. She said he was, like, handsome or whatever. You know what I'm saying? For real though. So, I remember when they, like, had a study session or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Her and the boy end up, like, sleeping together or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Basically, like, doing a do or whatever. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? You know, the boots. You feel me? Anyway, so she convinced the boy to, like, basically, like, end dude or whatever. Like, end her husband or whatever. That's it. Because she wanted to, like, be together with him or whatever. Whatnot. Plus, the real reason she wanted him to do that, because she was the beneficiary. You feel me? She wanted the cash. She wanted the money. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so yeah, on dude's life insurance. Oh yes, and she wanted to collect. Anyway, that was some crazy stuff. The police, like, basically found out, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They hammed the boy up and all that. Boy wasn't even talking and all that. You know what I'm saying? But still, but when it got to the woman like someone like a canary, you be able. Anyway, she was something telling lies and stuff like that. So, if that she like, did that, and dude just starts telling his side or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Saying what happened and all that. You be me. So anyway, yeah, she like, both of them got convicted actually. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, you know what I'm saying? Or like a murder or whatever. You be me. Anyway, so it was this dude. This dude had his wife or whatever. And he just like, basically like, was like going out there, messing around on her and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? And dude was up there like, trying to get this one woman to like, be with him or whatever. And he acted like he wasn't even married. You know what I'm saying? So he was kept on telling her that like, like you're the only one that I need. You know what I'm saying? For real though. Anyway, so dude like, basically like, you know, just like, went to a gathering or whatever. He took his wife, you know what I'm saying? The lady saw him and his wife together, you know what I'm saying? And she was like, what the, for real though. All heck broke loose, you know what I'm saying? For real though. But she came down though. For real, she came down. She like, basically just went on, like, went on home or whatever or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? She was just like hurt or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So dude called her on the phone. He's like, yeah, I mean, like, yeah, basically, so me and my wife. That was me and my wife right there. You feel me? You know what? And she's like, yeah, you can go on with your wife. I'm like, no, I don't want her. I want you. And that's what he said. And like, I don't want her. I want you. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so she was like, you gonna have to pick. You gonna even have to like keep her and leave me alone, or you gonna have to like, pick me. And yeah, I don't know, like he like picked the woman that he was messing with. You know what I'm saying? And saying, he was up there just like, you know, trying to like break it off or whatever. But his wife down there would wanna leave him or nothing like that. You feel me? She don't wanna go nowhere or whatever. And so, dude lost his mind or whatever. You know what I'm saying? For real though. He just like basically like, beat her to death or whatever. I'm like, wow. That's some crazy stuff. Then dude try to cover it up and stuff like that. Like, acting like she like, drove off the mountain or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Drove up a cliff. You know what I mean? For real. He staged the whole thing. Acting like it was like, get him off scot-free or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He found out that, like, he was on some phony stuff or whatever. You know what I mean? And he was, like, beneficiary to her life insurance too. For real. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was some crazy stuff. The dude was up there living it up with this, like, woman that he was messing with or whatever, or not. You know what I'm saying? Until, like, 10 years before they found out it was him that did all this. You know what I'm saying? And, like, they actually just arrested him. You know what I'm saying? Because they're not gonna give up. You know what I'm saying? They, like, might close the case, but they open it back up. Anyway, so, it's crazy. Some crazy stuff. Yeah, crazy stuff. Anyway, this little dude right there, he like, basically had something like, crazy going on or whatever. It's like he had beef with his teacher or whatever. Cause he was mad at his teacher because he received an F. He ended up walking in the school and shot a teacher. Shot that dang old teacher down in cold blood, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Hit the bell on notifications so you can see my previous videos and my next upload. And I'll make sure I make another one tomorrow. Bye.